Hello and good day. Welcome to our video channel, God's Promises. And today's video will be Psalm chapter 39. Let's get started now. Psalm 39 is a lament of the psalmist, who is reflecting on the fleeting nature of human life and the reality of death. The psalmist is struggling with his own mortality, feeling a sense of helplessness and uncertainty about what lies ahead. The psalm begins with the psalmist declaring that he will guard his ways so that he does not sin with his tongue. He recognizes that his tongue has the power to cause harm and that he needs to be careful with his words. He then reflects on the brevity of life, describing it as a mere handbreadth, and how quickly it passes away. He realizes that his life is just a fleeting moment in the grand scheme of things, and that all his worldly accomplishments are ultimately meaningless. The psalmist then turns to God, asking him to hear his prayer and to not be silent in the face of his suffering. He recognizes that his suffering is a result of his sin, but he still asks for God's mercy and forgiveness. He acknowledges that he is a stranger and sojourner in this world, and that his true home is in heaven. The psalmist then laments about how his enemies are using his suffering as an opportunity to slander him. He recognizes that he is powerless against them, and so he places his hope in God. He trusts that God will be his salvation and that he will ultimately vindicate him. The psalm concludes with the psalmist acknowledging that his hope is in God alone. He realizes that he cannot rely on his own strength or wisdom, but that he must trust in God to guide him. He ends with a plea for God to deliver him from his afflictions and to spare him from the reproach of his enemies. The application of this psalm is to remind us of the fleeting nature of life and the importance of living in a way that honors God. It encourages us to be mindful of our words and actions, knowing that they have the power to harm others. It also reminds us to turn to God in times of suffering and to trust in His mercy and salvation. Finally, it encourages us to place our hope in God alone, recognizing that He is our true source of strength and wisdom. Thank you for visiting us today. Please share with us your favorite Bible verse below in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help our channel grow. Looking forward to see you back here for our next video. Always take good care.